We want now to look at redox titrations, but before we titrate these oxidizing agents, let us first of all see how we prepare some of them. And right now we are going to prepare acidified potassium manganate 7. The requirements we need are: 1, we need potassium permanganate in solid form. 2, volumetric flask 1 liter. This time around I will use 1 liter volumetric flask. Then a filter funnel, water, weighing balance, and 1 m sulfuric acid solution. And let us go. But before we start preparing, we need to do some little calculations. Remember, we want to make 0.02 m potassium manganate 7 solution. What we need first is we get the RFM of potassium manganate 7. Its RFM is equal to, potassium is 39, that is the relative atomic mass is 39, manganese is 54, and the oxygen is 16, and they are 4, that becomes 64. The total is 158, and so potassium manganate 7, the RFM is equal to 158. To prepare 0.02 m or 0.02 molar, we need to dissolve 0.02 moles of potassium manganate 7 into a liter of the solution. And we need to calculate 0.02 moles is how many grams of potassium manganate 7. So we say to convert mass to moles. We say that to convert moles to mass, because here we need to convert 0.02 moles to mass, we multiply those number of moles we want to convert by the RFM. We convert 0.02 moles to mass, so that now it can read grams per liter rather than moles per liter. So 0.02 multiplied by 158, we are going to get 3.16 grams of potassium manganate 7. So that is the mass that we have to ensure that it is in 1 liter, or it makes 1 liter of acidified potassium permanganate. And we are going to weigh that in our weighing balance. I am weighing, but since our balance is to 1 decimal place, we are going to weigh 3.2 grams. Now we have 3 now we have this one, 3.2 grams of potassium manganate 7, and we are going to prepare it. To prepare this solution, we need to have an acid, and the acid we are going to use is acidified, the acid that we are going to use is sulfuric acid, and I have already put 400 centimeters cubed of sulfuric 6 acid. so that I can dissolve our potassium permanganate. Why? Because we want it acidified. And as I have said earlier, to make a molar solution, what you do first is you dissolve the solute in a little amount of water, then you refill your volumetric flask up to the mark. The volumetric flask we are using is 1 liter volumetric flask. That's why we are going to put 0.02 moles of potassium permanganate, or rather 3.16 grams of potassium permanganate. And let us do it. This is our solid, and this is our solid as potassium permanganate. It is here. Let us now put our potassium permanganate. Our potassium permanganate is there. You can see it. It is purple. It is purple. And now I'm going to refill this volumetric flask with water. So I do so. We should now fill up to the mark. So far we have not filled it up to the mark. The 1 liter mark is here. It's so clear. So we add up to the mark. We have prepared the solution. This solution is 0.02 m. Why? Because we have already dissolved 0.02 moles of potassium permanganate inside here. It is, and also the same 0.02 moles is same as 3.16 grams. So the solution, its concentration is 0.02 m. Thank you.